Life on Earth has always been a mystery to us. There are many unanswered questions and unsolved mysteries in nature. Every day we discover new things that open us to whole new possibilities. So behold yourself to see something that scientists discovered. Keep watching as this video investigates some of the most peculiar artifacts ever discovered preserved in ice, which stun people all across the world. Scientists have difficulty explaining how ancient artifacts, war relics, fossils, and creatures came to be found in locations that no one had ever imagined they would be found in, such as in frozen glaciers or beneath the Antarctic ice sheet. These are examples of places where no one had ever imagined they would find these things. Ice is a reasonably good medium for preservation, and scientists are aware that the snow-covered summits and the vast ice sheets store many secrets and stories. Some of these secrets and stories have been uncovered by humanity, while others continue to be concealed. Over the years, many strange things have been discovered frozen in ice. The icy tundras of our globe have been the site of several important discoveries that have added to our understanding of both the natural world and human history. It is a mystery why and how some items could be preserved under the ice for hundreds of thousands of years, while others were not. The answer to this question has yet to be discovered. What role did chance play, if any, or did some natural process of selection play a role? It's highly unlikely that we'll ever find out. The vast layers of ice that have been maintained in terrains that are so frigid that even the hardiest species have a difficult time surviving here have been the source of many incredible discoveries for explorers, archaeologists, and scientists alike. The location of the discovery: an underground river located several kilometers below the surface of the ice in Antarctica is home to a hitherto unknown ecology. Recently, researchers have pulled this hidden world into the light, exposing what appears to be a dark and jagged tunnel filled with swarms of small animals that are similar to shrimp. A gigantic floating sheet of ice linked to the eastern coast of the Antarctic Peninsula. The Larsen Ice Shelf is known for being the birthplace of the world's largest iceberg in the year 2021. The scientists discovered the hidden subterranean ecosystem beneath the Larsen Ice Shelf. Researchers identified the unique feature as a subsurface river, which they described in a statement. Satellite photographs revealed an unusual groove in the ice shelf, near where it intersected with the land, and they explained that the groove was caused by an underground river. Opens a new tab. To get to the underground chamber, the group used a robust hot water hose to drill down approximately 1,640 feet, 500 meters, below the surface of the ice. What did they discover? When the researchers sent a camera down the freezing tunnel into the cavern, the video feed was blocked by hundreds of small specks in the water that was fuzzy and blurred the image. The group at first believed that there was something wrong with their equipment. However, amphipods are a type of microscopic crustacean that can be seen on the camera's lens after it has been refocused. This discovery was made after the camera was refocused. The crew was taken aback by this discovery since they had not anticipated discovering any form of life so deeply buried beneath the frozen surface. According to a statement released by the National Institute of Water and Atmospheric Research (NIWA) in Auckland, New Zealand, physical oceanographer Craig Stevens said, "Having all those species swimming around our camera suggests there's certainly an essential ecological process going there." In addition, the team was jumping up and down with delight after discovering the hidden structure infested with shrimp, as further explained by Stevens. The existence of a huge network of rivers, lakes, and estuaries beneath Antarctica has been hypothesized by a variety of specialists for quite some time. Nevertheless, up until now, these features have received limited research. The fact that it was previously unknown whether or not they contained life makes the recent revelation much more significant. Getting to observe and sample this river was like being the first to enter a hidden world. Lead researcher Hugh Horgan, a glaciologist at Te Rangaweka, Victoria University of Wellington in New Zealand, told The Guardian. Horgan is quoted as saying that getting to observe and sample this river was like being the first to enter a hidden world. It gets more mysterious. While examining a satellite photograph of the region in the year 2020, Horgan discovered signs of the subsurface structure. It was noticeable as a lengthy dip or groove stretched over the ice. This is one of the telltale signs that an underground river is there. However, Stevens explained that surface detection of the groove was originally unsuccessful, despite being visible in the satellite photos. But then we spotted this tiny gradual slope, and at that point, we guessed that we got perfect position. When the team retrieved the camera from the river's depths, they were taken aback to see that the cave's appearance was quite dissimilar to what they had anticipated it would be. For example, the researchers had anticipated that the surface of the chamber's ceiling would be uniformly flat and smooth. But on the other hand, they discovered that the roof was quite uneven and included many sharp undulations. In addition, the cavern was quite a little wider, closer to the ceiling. Stevens described it as having the appearance of a loaf of bread, complete with a bulge at the top and a narrow slope at the bottom. The researchers were also taken aback by the unanticipated discovery that the water column underground was unexpectedly composed of 4 or 5 distinct layers of water moving in the opposite direction. Stevens stated that as a result of this, our previous knowledge and models of these environments must be revised. We are going to have our work cut out for us in order to comprehend what this signifies. What did the researchers analyze and gain out of this? It has been theorized that the first to go as you delve deeper into the ice, away from open water and sunshine, are filter-feeding creatures, which rely on a source of food from above. However, past research has only ever discovered small mobile scavenger and predator creatures like fish, worms, jellyfish, and krill in these environments. Because of the water currents, scientists have estimated that this group of species could be located as far upstream as 1,500 kilometers from the nearest source of photosynthesis. Researchers will know a lot more about the animals that have been observed collecting nutrients from glacial melts or chemicals from methane seeps once they have the means to gather samples of these organisms. More than 1.5 million square kilometers of the Antarctic continental shelf is covered by floating ice shelves, making them the largest uncharted habitat in the Southern Ocean. 8 previous boreholes have only examined an area around the size of a tennis court. Dr. Griffiths remarked, "To answer our questions, we will have to discover a way of getting up close with these animals and their environment," adding that this ecosystem is about 260 kilometers from the ships housing the laboratories. Because of this, polar scientists need to develop creative solutions to old problems to fully understand the polar regions and address the many questions that have arisen. The discoveries don't end there. The group had barely enough time to make another exciting discovery by the time they came above the buried river. The researchers set up their camp a couple of days before the record-breaking eruption of the Hunga Tonga Unga Ha'apai volcano in Tonga on January 15. The tremendous explosion created pressure waves that rang through the Earth's atmosphere like a bell, and sensors that the researchers had installed on the surface of the ice recorded similar pressure waves traveling through the underground chambers simultaneously. It was extremely remarkable to see the effect of the Tongan volcano, which erupted thousands of kilometers distant. Stevens said, "Seeing the effect of the Tongan volcano was truly astounding. It is a good reminder of how interconnected everything in our world really is." The researchers plan to continue their investigation of the recently discovered subsurface ecosystem. In addition, they are interested in a better understanding of how the nutrients found in the water are transported through Antarctica's underground water networks to sustain the rich diversity of life that can be found there. On the other hand, the researchers are concerned that even secluded ecosystems like this one might be in jeopardy due to the significant rise in temperature that climate change is causing. Stephen added, "The climate is changing, and several critical focal points have not yet been fully recognized by scientific research. However, one abundantly evident thing is that significant shifts are on the horizon." Do like, share, subscribe, and comment below on what you think about this discovery. See you in the next video.